Yo, I'm SigFishTix and thanks for clicking on my video. Let's see what the gaming gods have in store for us this week. Starting us off with our first good deal, Hardspace Shipbreaker. Equipped with cutting-edge salvage technology, carve and slice spaceships to recover valuable materials, upgrade your gear to take on more lucrative contracts, and pay your billion-dollar credit debt to your government. Lynx Corporation. So in reality, you sign one of the most terrible contracts of all contracts in the game. But at least it's not as bad as signing an Electronic Arts end-user license agreement. The game has a pretty particular niche. Its niche is all of the weird kids who took screwdrivers, Dremels, and saws to their toys to take them apart and see how they work on a rainy Saturday afternoon when the cartoons were over or some shit. If you're that kid, here you go, Shipbreaker. I wish my real-life experience of endless debt slavery was as enjoyable and zen-like as taking apart spaceships that are perfectly fine and suffering from mere planned obsolescence. 11 out of 10. If the future of economic exploitation is this relaxing, sign me up. Hardspace Shipbreaker is coming in with a could be better 25% off, making it 26 euros or $25 and sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam. Mutant Year Zero is a tactical game combining the turn-based combat of XCOM with story, exploration, stealth, and strategy. You take control of a team of funky mutants navigating post-human Earth. The game is created by the team including former Hitman leads and the designer of Payday, so they have some heavy-hitting bad boys on the team. Mutant Year Zero is currently 60% off, making it 13 euros or $12 and sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 11,000 reviews. I guess you could say it's the piggy version of XCOM. It's all it's quacked up to be. Don't be a bore and duck this one. As a tactical game, it fits the bill. Did you see what I did there? In general, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden is a good game with its ups and downs that will perfectly fit the needs of any turn-based combat genre lover. It definitely hooks you with its interesting story, rich role to explore, and challenging combat. But it can also push you away with its optimization hiccups and the absurd difficulty scaling issues. Next up, we have a game that ruined every space movie for me, Kerbal Space Program. This is how your gaming session with Kerbal Space Program will go. First, you'll spend the first few hours building and testing rockets, trying to get one into orbit, laughing at all the various explosions and people flying left and right, and the ever-increasing body count of course. Realize you have no idea how orbital mechanics works and take a break. Then you fucking did it. You got your own rocket into orbit, realizing you have no idea how to get to the moon, and now you have to understand a whole different type of orbital mechanics. Land on the moon, well, more or less in one piece, and realize that there's another moon, a bunch of other planets, asteroids that can be captured and brought into orbit, resources that can be harvested into rocket fuel on the surface of other planets, and an amazing modding scene that gives you an infinitely amount of gameplay. Kerbal Space Program gets my world-famous SigFishTix seal of approval. It's currently delivering a heavy-hitting 75% off, making it 10 euros or $12 and sitting in with overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Guacamelee Gold Edition is a Metroidvania-style action platformer set in a magical Mexican-inspired world. The game draws its inspiration from traditional Mexican culture and folklore and features many interesting and unique characters. And here, I didn't even know Mexico existed. Guacamelee builds on the classic open-world Metroidvania style of games by adding deep melee combat, a new dimension switching mechanics, and cooperative local multiplayer. The game also blurs the boundaries between combat and platforming by making many moves useful and necessary for both. It's coming in with another heavy-hitting 75% off, making it 4 euros or $5, and for that it's a steal. It's sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 3,000 reviews. In short, the gameplay is smooth as fuck, the dialogues are funny as fuck, and the soundtrack is catchy as fuck. 10 out of 10 would buy as fuck. Steam is running some good deals on racing games until November 1st. Get your hands on Need for Speed franchise, Dirt Rally, Grid, Project Cars, and many more. If you're interested, drop the clutch and head on over to Steam and have a look. My arch nemesis XCOM 2 is 90% off, making it 5 euros or $4. Great price, but consider the added cost of all the keyboard, mice and controllers you'll have to get as you destroy yours in rage. Why? Because the RNG in this game is too random for my frail heart. Anyway, it's my duty to report on deals, so that's why it's here. If you want to put yourself through the pain, then go right ahead. Next up, we have SnowRunner. It's like Euro or American Truck Simulator if the road hated you, and the cargo you were hauling hated you, and the truck also hated you. And last but not least, the developers also hated you. I've got a great idea. Let's build a sawmill on a swamp, on top of a mountain steeper than Mount Everest. Sprinkle on some snow and surround the sawmill by boulders the size of comets. That way, nobody can get to it and business will be booming. Well, you're the idiot who volunteered to go get the wood from that said sawmill. Oh, and before you get up there, take this unstable and way too heavy cargo on your way. You need patience and a lot of it, if you don't want your controller to go flying through the screen. In reality, be ready to be inconvenienced is probably the best advice because Stephen Hawking could walk better in the mud than my truck can drive over it. And that's the charm of SnowRunner. It's currently 40% off, making it 18 euros or 17 bucks and sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 10,000 reviews. Heads up, it seems the developers are spitting out DLCs at the same speed as my 2-year-old shits her diapers, and she is a shit machine. You, my friend, have been warned. And that's all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next one.